Anybody think I was new? Go on, Bill, say hello.
Hello, Bill.
That's all right. That's it. Hello, Bunny. Nice to see you. We love you. Good evening. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Late Night Vape Show.
Wait a second. I didn't sign up for exciting episodes.
Yep. Get ready for some excitement. It's going to be very exciting.
My heart can take that.
We've got an Australian theme tonight, Bill. I forgot to tell you, we've got an Australian theme. So I've got the Bogan mod out because Bogan has finally moved across. I've got tattoos on my fingers. Yeah, I've got tattoos on my fingers that say fuck and all sorts because Bogan's, that's the monetisation come. We've got Australian juice from the musk all the way from Australia.
Darn, I forgot to
Look at that.
anything Australian. You know.
Joe X, nice to see you. Hang on, I've got one more thing. I've got Australian snacks as well, Bill. Australian, all the way from Australia.
All right. Well, yeah, I saw those last week.
Kangaroo, that's what we've got.
Yep. Good. So,
Kangaroo jerky. What you got?
Now, my desk is right here. I'm going to vape down under.
Yeah, I'm going to stand on my hands to see what it's like being Australian.
Okay, I just vape down under, so that was my contribution.
Well, I only drink on a Wednesday now, so I didn't get any Australian lager because Australians don't drink it anyway because apparently it's piss. So
that's the what is that called? Foster's.
Yeah, it's a bit like Spanish oranges, the ones from Seville, I think it is. They're as bitter and thick-skinned and awful. Yeah. And apparently, the Spanish only grow them to send over here because they won't touch them because they're awful. Yeah. So it's one of them, isn't it, really? Mm-hmm. Let's have a little mention. Did a review on this today. I don't know if you've seen it. In fact, best reviews ever. On the beach. So there's a bit more of an Australian theme.
You've got to stop bad-mouthing those labels. I think those labels look good, personally.
Well, I'm not bad-mouthing it. I wasn't. It was just we just mentioned that the juice is better than the label, and Darren said, "It's all right, I'm on it. I'm going to change them." Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, but see, I think the thing about it is that's what everybody's been talking about is they get too kiddie because they become whatever. That looks like, hey, this is some good stuff. Try it.
Yeah, it's on
Don't
the beach.
do it for the picture. Do it for the contents inside.
Do it for the love.
It's worth it. Yeah.
Never thought of that. Yeah, leave them as where they are, Darren. Take no notice of us. So that's about me, really. I've just wicked this other tank up. I've put some tobacco in there that I made in November. I'm not getting as much crackle off that coil. I don't know. I might have over packed it.
Is that the...
It's Alblique 2, and I've got two of them. So it's number 2 of the Alblique 2s.
So it's really a 4.
Yeah, it is really. Oh, Christ, just knocked that. As you can see, better labels than fluid.
Oh, yes. Tobacco cream.
Yeah, that's it. Kids can't, get that mixed up with anything else, can they? Well, obviously they can't with fluid either because they're adult labels. Wow. Before I get sued. I don't know where the other liquid is for the other one. Anyway, it's a similar bottle.
People's in chat. Yeah.
Hello, people's in chat. Shall we go down the chat? Let me go down the chat. I left myself a bit of a job today because there weren't
many. You start at the top, I'll start at the bottom, and we'll just...
A bit like it's when they're serving drinks on an aeroplane. Yeah. That's the only thing. We get the extra leg room, so you sat smack bang in the middle, so we get both of them at once. Yeah. So We Are Vaping. I'm not sure who We Are Vaping is, but there is a social media account called We Are Vaping, and I'd be interested to know if that's the one. I don't know really, because it's obviously they're like an advocacy group, but that didn't want any money as far as I can remember. Anyway, good evening to you. Good evening, Billy Lee. Oh, good evening, Bill. We love you. Good evening, Billy Lee. We love you with your gold hearts and your pink hands. Good evening, Coil. Coil's in. Good evening, Coil. Nice to see you. Good evening, Garrett. Nice to see you. All the way from Belgium. Good evening, Cloud Chucker. We love you. Good evening, Lizzie. Lizzie's have got a funny colour. She was green, wasn't she?
I don't know.
I know we can't make a green, can we? Let's make a blue. Let's make a blue. Put user in timeout. No. There we go. I don't know where Connor is. I'll put him in timeout if I don't get it. There you are, Lizzie. Good evening, Lizzie from Lizzie OX. Nice to see you. Just seen an email that Nickup's prices are increasing in April, so they have a 20% discount on now until the 17th of March. I've bought 2 litres, but I'm actually going to buy another litre now. You've said that. You can always, 3 litres of nicotine, you never know. Good evening, Vape Bunny, we love you.
You can never have too much.
Good evening, the Vaping Snowman. Vaping Brummy, good evening, we love you. Good evening, Lee Joe X. We're done, Cloud Chucker, we love you. Good evening, Neil Pitts, nice to see you. Rambo, good evening, we love you. I think Rambo won one in the thing last week, didn't he? Now then, who's that? Hang on, Steve. Just invite yourself in, love, it's all right.
Yeah.
Does he know we're here?
Yeah, he's got the show on behind him. So.
Oh, there we are. All right. Good evening, Steve. Nice to see you. And our special guest has finally turned up. We forgot to announce that he was coming, and now he's turned up. Good evening, Hanky Panky.
Good evening. Sorry, Mick. My wife's not feeling too well. I'm in hospital, and I just thought I'd come on here for now and just torment you two.
You're more than welcome. Well, you could. I don't invite you because you're normally not available on a Monday night.
I know, but I'm available.
You're available. That's good. Good evening, Ian Thomas. Nice to see you. Let me just go down these, Steve. 1 second. I think they're all repeat, certainly. I think that's it. Maybe. Yeah, that's it. Done.
Yep. Gary Foster. Hello.
Gary Foster, good evening.
There, though.
Yeah, I left.
Gary Foster was the first one up there, though.
Was he?
Mine. Yeah. Very top. He had come on and said, hi, Mick and Bill. Yeah.
Ages ago, didn't he? He was first on.
Yeah, that was probably 2 or 3 days ago when he put that on.
Yeah, probably. Well, I didn't put it up well 5 o'clock, so maybe not.
Yeah.
He asked me a question in the after that review. I didn't really understand it, so he said, "What are you vaping?" So if you meant the juice, I was vaping on the beach from the lovely people at Vaping Brew. Which, if you need any of that,
nice
if you get
label,
in touch with,
I might add.
a nice label, I might add.
Yes.
And I was vaping it in the Bogan Lascar V2.
The jute mod.
With the screamer on top.
Nice.
Anyway, it's a nice background, Steve. Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. These two idiots just popped on. I thought, where the fuck did they come from?
Where is he? Where have he got that? Was we doing YMCA last week?
Yeah, I looked at him and it took me 5 minutes because every time Bill was doing it, he was like fuzzy. I was trying to fucking get him. He went like that as well. I got him doing that, but I thought I'll put this one on.
Yeah, that sent me that one. I love it. That's the new one for the.
Anyway.
That's the new one for the show.
Yeah,
It's like the worst Y I've ever seen in my life, though. That's
It's more of a square U, isn't it? It's one of them.
I think it's like field goal there. It's like
you were just going to be doing the A, I think, because that's how I got you like that.
yeah, that's what it is. I was coming up with the A. I was going to say
you can't
that Y
spell,
with
can
A.
you? You can't spell.
Yeah, according to Space. Good evening, Space Circle. By the way, RGB. Good evening to you. We love you. Space Turtle says at least it isn't him in the background. That means he wants to be in the background. That's what he means. He's just complete attention whore, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He loves it. He loves
This
all
isn't
the
that
attention.
sort of show, is it, Bill?
A natural show.
No, he said it's not that sort of show.
Oh, sort of show. I thought he said it's a natural show. I was going to say. I wish he'd speak English.
He's
I wanted to see how the other half live.
oh yeah. What work on a Monday night? So anybody that's lived on Mars and doesn't know who this other gentleman is, this is Hanky Panky, star of the star of everything really, star of anything where he goes.
In UVS.
And UVS.
Like that.
A&E. A&E. He's on that 24-hour A&E. I think he's on that.
Mick, you didn't do YMCA. You just went like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got bad shoulders. Anybody wants a copy of that background, get in touch with Hanky and he'll sell you one for £10 each. You could print that off and put it on your wall.
And
Got about 5 of them.
If you use the code BILL20, you'll get it for 20% off.
You can have it with these two Wallies on it. I tell you, you can have it.
I've got a thing missing. I don't think I put it on this one. I've got
Connor must have got off the mountain and come in to talk to us.
Matt Polly, good evening. We love you. Good evening, Connor. Spend some money. You can be green and we love you too. Is that everybody?
They said he got off the mountain.
Hanky was crowned fourth most attractive. Probably means man. Oh, senior citizen
UK.
Well, was that after his 24 hours in A&E? Anyway, I don't know where that's gone.
Here, A&E is a TV channel that's called Arts and Entertainment or something like that.
Well, over here, it's accident and emergency.
Okay. It's kind of a little difference there, I believe. Yeah. I've never seen him on that channel. It's basically.
Well, they used to do a show called 24 Hours in A&E, and that was showing you what happened over a 24-hour period in A&E. But now, when you get there, you're actually in there 24 hours before anybody sees you, so they've stopped doing it. It's like 24 hours in A&E, it's somebody sat in a chair like this.
Yeah, it's like here you are in the hall waiting for us to get you into the actual room.
Yeah, that's right. There is people on trips being treated actually in these leather chairs sat in the thing.
And we have others outside still in the ambulance that we can't get in.
So you have to wait 4 hours for an ambulance because they're using them as basically A&E beds outside. They're just pulled up in the thing. And they're worried about vaping. Come back after you've sorted everything else out. So, Anki, have you got anything that's Australian?
I used to have. When my dad was in the army, he went to Australia and he brought us all back a boomerang. And I got it confiscated because we were on a field and Dad was showing us how to throw it. And I threw it and it come back to me, but my sister was sitting next to me, hit it in the gut. Oh, sorry. Dad said, if you do that again, I'll confiscate it. I've done it again. And actually, it did hit her in the gut.
And that was it. It's gone.
Gone, confiscated. That's the Australian thing
saying your dad fought in the war against Australia?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No, he was a convict.
No, he went over there on whatever it was with the army, and then he come back and brought us all them, and I just thought, it's funny.
I think one of my uncles was in the Merchant Navy, and he was over there, and we always had a flag hung on the wall, and it said something, and it said QLD at the end of it, and I never understood what QLD meant for years. It meant Queensland. Obviously, it's like a district, isn't it?
Do you know the three letters where you live, do you?
Well, it's like Lincolnshire. So we better think up some questions now, a bit off the hoof. I said, we've not invited you on because obviously you usually say, because I asked you once and you went, oh no, I spend a Monday night with me Julie. Good evening, Mark. Nice to see you.
Because I'm on Friday, I'm on Sunday, I'm on the after shows all the time, and I keep her awake, and that's all it was. But she's gone to bed early, and then
so they can keep her awake some more.
So
no, she had to take me to the hospital and pick me up because I weren't allowed to drive home, being in the anaesthetic and that. So
right, go on. Bill's got a question.
No, wait. I'm going to have to wait. I want to make it a real good question. I'll have one for you here in just a second.
Make it clean. Make it clean.
It will be clean. I only do clean. I don't do anything but clean. Yes.
I've heard you be dirty, Bill.
it usually just innuendo.
Innuendos.
Yeah, he's the king of innuendos. Anyway, just before we're not here next week or the week after, because next week I've got to work, and the week after is Lou's birthday, so we're going out.
Oh wow!
You have to seize every opportunity.
When did you have curries last time? Was it curries? When you all went out for a meal, barbecue? No,
we went to the pub near where my youngest brother lives. We went for my brother's 60th birthday, didn't we? Did we go out for a curry? I've been out for one for ages.
I probably did. You usually go out for curries.
We went for the christening, didn't we?
Yeah. My question was going to be, are you a fan of Tommy James and the Shondells?
Who's that?
You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say yes or no.
Yes.
So what was your favourite song?
Yeah. What was your favorite song? Yeah.
Serves you right for lying.
By Tommy James and the Shondells.
Well, but no, I'll have to look him up. Hold on.
All right, look them up, and then you'll be able to answer what your favorite song is. Tommy James and the Shondells. Look down through a list of their hits, and you'll be able to tell me which one was your favorite songs if you look.
Why would you ask him about Tommy James and the Shondells? Does it mean something, or is it just a random
Yeah,
question?
you'll know shortly once he figures out what those songs were.
Right. Tommy, are they all porn?
Did you see it?
I did. Hanky panky.
My baby does the hanky panky was a song in the
There you go.
60s by Tommy James and the Shondells. So have you done their baby?
I have. Was that in what year was that then?
In the 60s?
It would have probably been late 60s, I would have guessed. I don't know.
64 to 66. Yeah, got it here.
64 to okay.
I was 0.
Yeah.
Now I know who you mean.
-2.
Yeah.
Madonna,
Right.
she also did a hanky panky as well, didn't she?
Yeah,
she did,
Mark
yeah.
Eagle says the only one he knows is Money Money by Tommy James and the Shondells, but yeah.
Who said that? Oh, Mark,
Mark
yeah.
H.
Showing his age. What's Connor on about? He gets a bit flippant since he's got a spanner because nobody can kick him out.
Connor probably fell off the mountain. He don't know. It's
Question for Hanky. If you could have any part of your body replaced with a bionic version, how long would it be?
It'd be this fucking long.
Yeah.
Are we
12
talking
inches.
about your nose? Is
Yeah.
that what
Yes,
you're talking
yes.
about? Yeah, okay.
It's quite a big nose.
You need one of them, Bill.
Tommy James
know
has a small face for that big head. I don't know what that means either.
Yeah, Tommy James and
Tommy
the
James.
Shondells.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Loads of their songs I recognise. Loads of them. I'll have
Yeah.
to listen to them later.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times, though, and you notice that the reason you know the names of it because they've been released 10 times since then, haven't they? And every era thinks that it's like, oh, this is a good song that
Yeah.
these have written. So no, actually, it's 40 years
Yeah.
old. No, it can't be. So here's a question then:
Yeah.
who's your favourite Australian other than Bogan? Because obviously he's not Australian anymore;
Not
he's English.
Australian anymore. Yeah.
Buddy. I know
Faddy?
he's Egyptian, but he lives in Australia.
Yeah. Do you know who
Buddy
Faddy
with
is,
his
Bill?
sexy legs.
I don't know where it is. Faddy's the one from Luscious E-Liquids. He's actually from Alexandria in Egypt, and then he lives out in Australia. I don't know where. Full of Mark's got the sea. Oh no, been in
What?
since last Thursday. Oh dear, that's it. We're doomed. We're all doomed.
Actually, you're better off not seeing another human, to be honest with you. I mean, look,
Yeah, it's
there's
better.
a human here now that you
Yeah.
wouldn't want to see. You know, it's,
Only
but
3 times a week.
Yeah. So where did the name for you, since it didn't come from that song, come from?
Well, my last name is Hankin, Hankin, not W, Hankin. And when I was at school, in the third year in senior school, what was I, 14? And this poor girl used to change me around, call me Hanky Panky and Handkerchief and all that lot. So it's always stuck,
That's probably
Hanky.
from the Madonna song. That then would that be about right?
Yeah, and in the fourth year, I actually went out of her for 2 years.
How many kids did you have with her?
44. No, I didn't.
So did you and her do the hanky panky is the question.
We've done the panky hanky. We did, yeah.
To Tommy James and the Shondells?
So you are the
Was
you are the right. You're both the same age then, so you're not waiting for Officer Tree to visit.
That is. Oh, I know loads of them.
No mention of Legion's Lair. No big beard. Nobody's mentioned anything. We're just on about Australians.
Yep.
So what's Legion doing now then?
He's gone on to photography because that's another one of his interests. Because obviously that's his living, so he's obviously got to turn it into a different living.
Photographing mods?
Well, just and social media type things and stuff like that. So now they're physically not allowed to do it.
So if you're not physically allowed to do this anymore, got your name, Mick.
Yep.
What would you do? Would you still do YouTube?
Yeah, I've got another channel anyway, ain't I?
Yeah.
So
What would you
I'm
do?
just
Go back to building?
No, just go do that. And now I've started putting reviews on it, to be really honest.
You haven't watched them? He's put out
I didn't watch them
in the last week.
Tons of them. You should get on there.
So you're not subscribed to his other channel? Is that what you're saying?
Get him out. Throw him out, Bill. Throw him out. We've changed it. All right, we were discussing it afterwards last night. I said, I don't get a lot of views on this channel. And Bill says, well, you never will. He says, why is that? Is it because I'm crap? He says, well, you are crap, but you've also called it the wrong name. I said, why is that? I said, well, what category would YouTube put you in with just your name on it? And I thought, that's right. So we changed it to Mick. I put Mick Beavers does reviews or something, and then I changed it to Mick. What was it? I can't remember.
Mick reviews stuff.
Mick reviews stuff. Yeah, that's it. Changed it to Mick reviews stuff. Well, watch out tomorrow night for the amazing review of some kangaroo.
All right, yeah.
All the way from Australia.
I'm sure I'll get 6 notifications.
You will, yeah. Don't worry. You'll get the video and then 2 shorts straight after.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what usually happens. I get one and then I get another one. I'm thinking, I already got that. And then I'm like, oh, it's a short.
There's a reason for that, though, because there's different ways of getting subscribers and views doing this. You get more subscribers by posting shorts than what you do by doing live streams.
Yeah.
Because there's, no disrespect to the people that watch, but that's your audience and they watch you every week. With shorts, they get spammed out to a different group of people and you might get a few subscribers from shorts. If you don't do reviews, then you don't, if you just do live stream after live stream after live stream, you find out that your subscribers, building your subscribers up, especially when you've only got a low amount, is pretty bloody slow. And shorts, if you now put a short up, you can clip it out of a review that you've done and it'll drag more people through to the video that you put. And then therefore you get some more subscribers.
No, Cloud Jerker, they can't stop live shows. Yeah. So
no. What they're doing in Australia, apparently, they were saying that the way they read the law on it, if you were sat on YouTube promoting a vaping product, then it was like you were selling death to the masses, and you could actually be sued for it or something.
Well, we're not promoting it.
No, we're not. Don't vape whatever you do.
Yeah,
I'm just so confused. And your vape juice got a lot of views, didn't it?
Well, it will do. It's a top-notch juice, isn't it?
Hey, it's like one of the
It's high-end shit.
Is that the one you sent to Matt?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's proper high-end shit, so that's why.
I mean, the thing that it comes down to is a lot of times the value of something is based on the availability.
Yeah.
And so the less that's available, the more it's worth.
Yeah.
Because go find me another one,
I mean, you pick a Ford from the 60s. And in the 60s in the UK, you could pick a brand new Ford up for, say, 300-400 quid. And now they're worth 30 grand because there's not many left. I mean, fluid, for instance, 15 quid a bottle. You can buy it anywhere. It's available all over the place. Yeah. Posh Vape Dew, 40 quid a bottle. You can't get it anywhere. See?
Simple economics. If you've ever done economics, supply and demand. And there's a huge demand and there's very little supply. So therefore the price, he can set his own price. And it sells out like that. As soon as he makes a bottle, it's gone shortly thereafter.
Quote of the day goes to Edgy B. I have a pair of nice light blue budgie smugglers that could be classed as shorts. You'll get plenty of subscribers with them. It's walking around with your nuts hanging out.
All right. What is a pair of budgie smugglers?
If you put a pair of tight swimming trunks, pants that you wear in the swimming pool, what do you call them?
Speedos.
Okay, Speedos.
Yeah. If you're an older gentleman and you're walking, it looks like you've got a couple of budgies in the front. Therefore, they're called budgie smugglers.
Budgie smugglers, okay. See, such an informative show, people. Where else are you going to learn these things?
You thought you'd come on here to learn about vaping, didn't you?
That's what I'm saying. We don't promote. We're promoting budgie smugglers.
There you go, Speedos, Bill.
We're going to change it to the late night budgie smuggler show.
And Bill's going to model some in a bit, aren't you, Bill?
Not one next week, apparently.
Yeah, but all of mine I converted. into thongs.
All right, there you go. So you know what one of them is?
I bet he does. I bet he's got
Yes.
some and all.
The thing with the weird thing with thongs are when I was growing up, thongs were what we called, well, what a lot of people call flip-flops. Like you go on your feet, just got the little thing that sticks down between your toes, and then
Yeah.
you just got the rubber bottom and the piece that runs up over the side. Well, those were flip-flops. But when I was younger, those were called thongs. It was like, get me a pair of thongs and I'll just run on the beach or something. And
Imagine
that
now.
changed. It's a lot of stuff has changed. It's like cornhole. When I was younger, cornhole used to mean something totally different than throwing a bag at a little piece of wood and trying to get it in the hole in the middle of it. That was not what it meant. So they've just taken a lot of the stuff that I grew up with that was not very good and turned it into something good. And then on the other end, they took something that was totally sublime and made it into something that's not.
No.
They are, aren't they? Like flip-flops. They're like the shape of them, aren't they?
Yeah, well, if you
When
think
women
about
sat down, that's all you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, that's what we call thongs.
Well, I wouldn't see because I'd be looking the other way. Because I'm a gentleman. Like.
You're wearing horse blinkers as well.
It's the Aussie connection. What sort of random things is that? Banana hammocks. How's that?
You got the older people's nappies, right?
Yeah. You come depending.
See, I have thong nappies.
They're not much use, but by God, they're stylish.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to write these down, Bill, and do some pictures of you.
That way you don't have that where the back end looks like, it's all puffy and everybody can tell you got them on. If you just have that strip letter down the middle and they're like, oh, you don't have them on.
They're absolutely useless, that, but don't catch up what they're supposed to. Cornholio. Floater.
Julio.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, Cornholio.
Yes.
Yeah. What sort of floater? Yeah, floater. I don't know how to address that person. We don't use that name around this. Yeah, floater will do it. Bill going to be breaking out the mankini. Do you know what a mankini is?
A mankin?
Mankini.
Mankini.
Well, a woman's beachwear is a bikini.
Okay.
So there is such a thing as it's like a thing that bit of a cheese wag goes up your bum cheeks, comes over your thing here, and all the junk's sort of trying to keep itself in at the front. And it's called a mankini. I prefer over the shoulder boulder holders.
Now we have those. I've heard of those.
Make of that what you want. I don't know if we're going to be back. Let's have a.
Yeah,
I know we'll be back. Thong nappies, don't they leak like a borrowed tank?
Bill, what's your favourite colour?
See.
My favorite color?
Would it be green? No.
No.
That's your mankini.
There's a mankini. Look, there's got to be bright green as well. So you stick your budgies down the front.
Wearing your
be
nappy.
a lot wider for me to get mine in. I can tell you that right now. That's not.
What, the front or back?
Either.
Both.
I tell you what, I can't imagine me walking around in one.
Once you get older, you can tell when it's time to cut the grass because it tickles.
Yeah, it's easy to walk up the stairs and kick yourself in the nuts.
Yep.
I got told off here once because someone realised my name was Adolf Hitler backwards. See.
Oh, yes.
All right. Who told you off for that? Oh, right. Nice.
That isn't Space Turtle, is it? No?
Probably.
No.
You can't trust him. He's a bit like that, isn't he?
All right, how about Space Truckin'? Do you know that Deep Purple song, Space Truckin'?
The only one I know is a joke one.
You know, Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they also did a song called Space Truckin'.
Did they really?
Yes.
Dion, good evening. No, I didn't know that. I've listened to some Deep Purple, but only probably the popular ones, if you know what I mean. It's
Yeah. Well, Space Truckin' was actually one of their more popular songs.
Really?
It would have been like Smoke on the Water, Highway Star. Shit. They had quite a few, but like I said, Space Truckin' was up there, amongst their hits as far as radio play went.
It was probably Space Turtle Floater because he's a bit sensitive about that type of thing.
Well, that was back. We used to have the Keep on Truckin' guy, and it was just a little guy, and he had these huge feet, and he would be walking like this, and then it just said "Keep on Truckin'," and that was basically that was more along the
Popular.
one of those that I can't remember right now. That'll come to me later on in the show or when I lay down to go to sleep tonight. But that's.
I don't remember that one, Bill. To be honest.
Yeah, it used to be back when it was one of those things like. Remember Kilroy was here where you had the little fingers looking up over the wall.
What knows? Yeah.
And about that same time frame, you had Keep on Truckin'.
Keep on Truckin'. Yeah. So some things travelled across here and then some things didn't. Some things didn't.
It would have been about the same time this little yellow smiley face came out with "Have a Nice Day" shit.
Oh,
what was the song? What was it called?
They actually
Keep on Truckin'. Yeah.
Keep on Truckin'.
Put "Keep on Truckin' in, and you'll see the guy's got real huge feet, but he's like walking, and it's like.
They actually hijacked that smiley face over here for the Acid House era, didn't they?
That would have been more like a Grateful Dead kind of crowd. That's what I was trying to think of.
They lost me completely.
On the side of a van or a bus or something like that, you'd have it on there.
I've been listening to a lot of Greta Van Fleet just recently, and they were sort of accused when they first started of being like in from Deep Purple. What do they call him? Not Deep Purple. It's gone out my head now.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
But if you listen to him now, he's probably a better singer than he ever was.
Yeah.
And they don't sound like them at all now. They've got another album out last year, and they've recorded some stuff for RCA in a studio live. And it's absolutely brilliant.
Like some singers, they're all right nowadays, but some of them are not. They're crap, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
Trying to make a comeback and the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're Robert Plant is an amazing singer anyway, but I say this guy is such a powerful voice. And when he's screaming, it's in tune. It's amazing, absolutely amazing voice. I think the two brothers. They've just got. I think it was 7 months ago, and they played Madison Square Garden, so they're doing all right for themselves, aren't they? They actually filled that on the room.
There you go, Hanky.
Easy, good.
I'll share this with you and the rest of the people there. There was the Keep on Truckin' guy.
I don't recognise him. I think it's Keep on Running. I was thinking about when you were doing that. Keep on running.
Keep on running.
Anyway, don't sing because we lose monetization.
Yeah, I said back in the 70s, that was you had posters, you had it painted on your van, or you had it on whatever. So, there was all kinds of shit. That was a huge thing.
There's instructions in this packet not to eat this.
What's that gel stuff?
They should take that off of there. So we can weed out the idiots. If somebody's dumb enough to eat that, they should die, and then that way we just get rid of those people.
But not only does it say it 20 times on the thing, it also says it on the packet. Do not eat the do not eat thing.
What was that in?
In my kangaroo jerky. I'm going to give you a sneaky peek.
So maybe it's telling you not to eat the jerky. Maybe it's just,
There we go.
Uh-oh.
I can't tell you what
it tastes like. Is that for you or for the cat?
No, it's kangaroo jerky.
For a piece of jerky. Jerky should be a little thinner than that. It shouldn't be so
thick. It's good. Well, I can't tell if it's good or not. No. No.
I had kangaroo before. Kangaroo stew.
I had kangaroo steak the other week.
Yeah, nice.
Fantastic. tasted like a. I don't know. It's not as claggy as a normal steak. Definitely a different bit of a stronger flavour to it. It's beautiful. My granddaughter,
You ever had bison?
boyfriend.
You all eaten bison?
No.
Bison burgers become real big here for a while, so it's a little more gamey than like beef, but
Do you eat pigeon, Mick?
I have done. That's classed as game over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have done. I've had. I can't remember when. They actually did a bistro down here. And the prices were bistro, and the drinks prices were bistro, and the menu was bistro, but the food quality never was, so it didn't last very long.
pigeon's not bad. I like the white feathers don't taste bad, but them gray ones, you have to spit them out.
You could use them as a toothpick.
Yeah.
The trouble is with the pigeon, I don't think there's a lot on them, is there?
No. Working on the army camp, we had a do, and they had pigeon. Oh.
Did you like
tried it and no.
Okay,
187 plates. Pigeon. Oh,
really?
Yeah, horrible.
And then you go out and your car's pelted because all of their buddies are waiting outside saying he's eating one of our own. Let's get his car.
I'm fussy. I just like normal, like beef, lamb, pork.
You tried rabbit?
No,
I don't. I always think rabbits are pets because they look the same size.
Mate used to get rabbits, get his dogs down the tunnel, get the ropes out the end, all the string, catch the rabbits. Used to take them home, skin them, and eat them. And I just, not for me.
Sometimes you haven't been very hungry.
What about meat? When you eat meat, do you like it cooked? Cooked, raw, medium?
Tender.
Yeah, tender. Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't care. I don't really care whether or not it's totally pink or totally cooked, as long as it's tender. I don't want to chew it forever. I want to just be able to eat it and enjoy it.
Nah.
If you came over here, Bill, and ordered a steak, I think you'd be quite disappointed because they've managed to completely get rid of the flavour of any sort of steak by breeding the cows basically fat-free, so there's no juice running through it. And it's so disappointing. I've stopped ordering it. It's just that.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's Kobe beef, because Kobe beef, they basically start the cow from birth all the way through to. I mean, they eat them beer, they massage them, they do all kinds of stuff, and man, Kobe beef is fantastic, but it's expensive because you got to pay for the masseuse and everything else too. But I'm serious. So they actually do. They do massage. Yeah, I mean, it's like Kobe beef is a huge thing in Japan, and they basically, those cows are treated fantastic, so that the meat will be tender. Yes.
Until one day when they say, "Come in here and relax." Yep. Bang.
Yeah.
Let's just go. What head you just put in, Mick?
I don't know. I think they have to kill them in a certain way so they don't tense up, because they want to be tender. So, they.
So they massage them while they kill them.
Soft music, and then,
and blow their heads off.
Love me tender, love me do.
They probably just use like a, sleeping gas or something, and then put them out, and they think they're just going to sleep, and they just die. That way they don't get real, scared and tense up, and meat wouldn't taste as good.
Yeah. That Wagyu, that looks nice, doesn't it?
Them, to be honest.
No. Well, they over here they've got to kill them all in the same way. But what about Wagyu? Everybody raves about Wagyu beef. Isn't that Japanese or something?
Wagyu, Waggu, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Wagyu beef.
Or you're talking about Ragu, Ragu, which is
no. I'd like some just imagine if you had a speech impediment. I'd like some Ragu beef, please. Come in with some beef in a thing and then what the hell you brought that for?
I don't know. And meatballs. You'd have spaghetti and meatballs with a little Ragu. Yes.
No, Wagyu. They charge an absolute fortune for it, don't they? Just one from Cloud Chucker. If you have Spotify and like metal music, check out Green Green's playlist. Playlist out. It's good. Yeah. It's also called Getting to Know Grim Green.
Getting to know you.
Ian Thomas said pigeon once. It was too rare cooked. Oh no. Mine was perfectly cooked and then left about 5 minutes too long before they served it. But it was too posh to complain. What else?
Dude, so
Billy Lee stopped eating it.
Yeah, we're talking food, and we're talking like a lot of times you got like certain foods, and then you have a red wine or a white wine that goes with that food. Do you have like certain foods, and then when you're vaping, you're like, oh, okay, well, vanilla custard would go well with this, or a
yeah. I haven't found a food yet that musk would go with, but there's
probably a good reason for that.
Well, it goes all right with kangaroo.
Men's perfume's not going to taste good with
this is it's not extracted from the ghoulies of a beaver or whatever it is. This is actually
that wagyu beef looks fatty.
Well, I'd really enjoy that then. For me, they could take all the meat off it and I'd just have the fat.
Look at that.
Yeah, marbled. That's basically that though. You put that in the pan and it's the fat that cooks the beef. Yeah. They don't put anything else in it. I bet that's fantastic. I'd love to have a go at that.
It is, though. You do lose. I mean, like even with hamburger here, well, basically you all whatever you want to call it.
We call it mince.
For mince. But with it, if you get like you can get 70-30, 80-20, or so that means it's 80% lean and 20% fat, or 70 and 70-30. If you're cooking and it in something, then you really 70-30 I think works better because the flavor gets in it more.
Yeah.
And if you're frying just a burger, 70-30 will shrink up smaller, but it's still got more flavor. But 80-20 will actually hold its.
I think
you taste the difference between the two just by the 10%.
I don't like fat on meat. Ugh, I don't like it.
I'd rather eat the fat than the meat.
If the meat doesn't have fat, then I don't. That's where the flavor comes from. Is you get that grease and that juice and that
You used to get
like bacon. So you don't like bacon.
She cuts all the wine off of me and everything after she's cooked it. Just don't like it.
You don't eat bacon?
No, it cuts the skin off.
That's different.
Cuts it off.
No, bacon's not different. It's meat's got fat.
I know it's got fat, but it's crispy.
Have you ever tried? Hang on, Edgy B. I find bourbon goes with all food, especially if you drink enough of it. I'm fully on with that one. Yeah, Edgy B.
But the only problem with bourbon going with all food is not only do you get it going down, but sometimes you drink enough of it and you get to taste it back up, and it's not as good.
I fucking love you, Bill.
Bourbon on the way back does taste a little bit sour, doesn't it? To be fair, you can say why they call it sour mash.
Like when we'd be with a bunch of guys out, everybody be drinking and everything, and then somebody'd get sick, and somebody'd run in the kitchen and grab a fork and come running in and saying, "I get the big chunks."
And then they were sick twice. Slow cooked pork belly is divine. I like it just done in the oven so it crisps up. No, I love pork belly. Bloody beautiful.
I love pork scratchings.
Well, that's pork belly, isn't it?
Belly.
I've got a fat belly.
Yeah.
I got all sorts of plans what to cook for tea tonight, and then because Sue's been out for the afternoon with Lou, and then they went out for a meal at a posh restaurant. She's going to London on Wednesday.
Lou or Sue?
Both of them. They're going to watch The Mousetrap at one of the theatres.
I got one of them out in the kitchen underneath the cabinet.
Apparently, that show's been going on forever.
Yeah,
the Mousetrap. I don't know what I think it's a whodunit or something like that, but they're going to watch that. They've got all the posh dresses ready, and this, it's going to be good.
Staying over and everything. They've got a deal.
Well, Sue works for a well-known supermarket company, and on your 25th year, they give you a hamper and then tickets for a show and a meal as well in a restaurant of their choice before you go in it. And then you've just got to pay for the train and the... well, technically you haven't, because they also give you...
Got to buy a train?
No, you ain't going to buy a full one. You just have to buy space on it.
Well, you said you have to pay for the train. I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
No, you just got to buy for it. They're going down first class because that's the way they travel. Yeah. And then they've got a hotel. I can't remember what hotel it is, but it's got a bar on the roof. So don't go up there, you might fall. And she showed me photographs of this hotel. She said, "What are you into that?" I said, "Well, it looks absolutely shit. I won't go there. It's gorgeous. That really is nice."
Oh, they have like high rails on that around there. It's on the roof.
Well, she got in touch with him to make sure the bar was going to be open. I said, "Well, you don't worry, you'll not get too drunk there because I bet it's £10 for a gin each."
Well, that's one of those places where you drink a lot before you go, and then you sit there and sip.
Yeah.
You're already drunk.
Yeah.
If it's anything like last time they went, Louise had got plastic champagne glasses and then took about 4 bottles of champagne on the train because there was quite a few of them that went down for the fireworks at New Year.
How often do you polish that thing, Hank?
Is it stainless?
Once in a blue moon.
Is it stainless or copper?
Copper. Yeah, copper. It's the Dreamer. I got it out the other day, but I was looking for my copper thingy on there, but I forgot it's on my Trishul too.
I'll tell you what, if you want to know how to get that really clean, you're on a show on Sunday nights with a guy, JP. He can tell you how to make that thing shine.
Yeah, he can shine up a dreamer.
Sorry.
He actually painted
He can show you how to polish your knob, I guarantee.
JP, if you're watching this, we don't mean it. Don't sue us. We love you, really. Yeah, well, yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it? Yeah, well, you do, don't you? You need some fun in your life.
Fucking hell. I've been sat at the hospital all afternoon. I was just,
I know. Man, well, you should have done a live stream.
Yep.
yeah, I should have done.
Should have been saying to everybody, "Do you know who I am?"
I don't. Luke said the other day he went into a shop somewhere and somebody said, "Oh look, that's Luke from LPC Vapes."
Yeah, yeah. He went LPC Vapes.
Yeah.
He turned around. If somebody said that to you, you'd be better be saying, "Who said that?" I'll find him.
I think Luke's a bit shy, don't
I'd
he?
be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's LPC?
Yeah. What are you on about? My name's Bill.
No one can replace Bill. There's only one Bill.
I was looking for the stack section for the Keen, and there's not. No, well, there is. They're available, but not in the. Mine's the stainless steel one.
Never tried any of them, Mick? Caused by Dennis.
Dennis?
Yeah, caused by Dennis. Yeah.
No, I haven't tried them. We do have a coil sponsor on this channel, but I haven't got his sign on because we're normally on the. It must be. Yeah, you've got the Keen as well.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, mine's silver.
Black, I like it. That's my favorite.
It's weird, isn't it?
Things called again?
Mech.
Yeah, Mech. That's it. Tube Mech. It's my favorite tube.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever had a hot button off it? That one of mine. I got a hot button.
The button stays pretty cool, especially when I don't have a battery in it.
Well, yeah, that's
fine. You can put it on your face. It doesn't hurt or nothing.
It never gets hot. It's just nice.
Closed by wire.
The thing that I haven't done in a long time that I need to do, but I'll probably blow myself up.
What's that? Probably don't do it then.
You told me this button would start getting easier to push after a while, and it's
yeah, I lied.
Saga.
Yeah, I've been using mine with a. I did
Saga in forever.
I did a review on fluid on mine.
Do you have the Saga?
I've got one. Yeah, I've got. No, have you? Have you got the Saga, Anki? The Vapors Cloud Saga?
No.
Yeah. We both got one about the same time.
If you get one, you gotta. According to Mick, you just got to keep using it until you get the button to loosen up a little bit. But
yeah,
I'm in love with this. I got off coil. Totally love it.
Is that new one?
That's the Hammer of God.
Is it the DNA?
Do you know what? I couldn't even tell you. It's Hammer of God 400, and that off like the other Sean.
DNA with the Hammer of God. That's just that's a 4 battery.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, but they also did one which was a regulated. Is that regulated? Can you take the front off? It's got a screen.
It's regulated.
Yeah, that's the latest one that's come out then, isn't it?
You cheat. That's not. Get the real one.
You can get a clear front for it and everything, can't you?
Speaking of JP, I think JP has it. Yeah.
Just
has a Hammer of God, doesn't he?
No, that was.
I think he has.
Has he?
I think JP has a Hammer of God.
I don't know.
I know he's got one of these. He takes the mick out of me.
Yeah. Yes, yours is a fake.
What is that?
That's the Rage, Own Boy Rage Squonk. I got 3 of them.
Oh, a squonk. No,
It's that one that I usually
squonks.
show, the silver one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've got a.
That
Can you hear
muff's
me
good.
vaping, Mick?
No, can you hear me?
No?
I don't know
I
why.
hear you fine. Yeah.
Oh, it's not DNA, but it is
No.
a new one. Yeah, we're also sponsored by a coil sponsor. I want to remember what it's called. Because I forgot to put the
CC
bloody
Coils.
surname. CC Coils, that was it. I have,
Yeah.
I don't know where the little thing's gone for it. It's on the when the 2 of us on, but when 3 of us are on, I must have moved it somewhere on my
I
OBS.
think Bill's hiding it.
Hanky's covering it up. It used to be under him. And then when he came in, well, no, you moved the UKVCA thing. What happened to my?
It's not there. I must have not put it on this one.
No.
What's that? What are you looking for?
I had a mod that looked similar to what he has, but it was it came with, I think, the Valerian tank. It was a 3 battery.
Did it pack up? There's another one of them you tried to fix.
No, this thing was white and silver. And I don't know. I've done something with it, but when you get old, you forget,
Yeah. I
I'm
did
not that
actually.
old, but I forget.
I did have a look at one of them new Amra gods, to be honest, and then I just didn't buy it because I thought, well, it will go on the shelf with all the other stuff that I never use, so I just didn't buy it. But I did quite fancy it because I like the look of it with that RTA, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, the Valkyrie. What I do, I keep it in here all the time, and it drinks juice. It's just
you make it
nice.
yourself.
So even when you're sleeping at night, it's just drinking your juice. I'd get rid of that son of a bitch.
Julie, you've been using my mod. I should have never used one of these. Never.
I ordered proper coils and he told me to stop calling them. I ordered some more storage because there was just stuff all over the desk, and it's getting a bit like that again now, to be honest. But it was amazing to see the desk clear for a couple of days. But there's bottles and bottles and bottles of it because the Dispergo used to send loads out. Oh, if you go over to Dispergo to support them as well, bill 20 for 20% off, and also take a look at their sale, especially if you like tobaccos. There's some really, really cheap 50mm short fills for tobacco. I can't tell you how much they are, but they're very, very, very cheap. So if you like a tobacco vape, nip across there and have a look, see if it's still there. I was looking last week and it was there. I got about 6 bottles of it for next to nothing. And they even still send you a nick shot with it if it's in the sale. So bargain. And also head over to Ian at CC Coils and have a look at on Facebook and see if you need any coils. He's got some available. And Bill 10 will get you 20% off. No, get you 10% off. Bill 10 will get you 20% off.
Can I do Bill 80?
Bill 20 will get you 10% off. So
Yeah. I think are we all done? Head over to Legio X, even though we ain't got a discount code for them because you want to discount on that. It's pretty gorgeous. Mention my name and he'll say, "Oh yeah, I know him."
Yeah. use Mick 0 to pay the regular price.
If you like custards, go over there. I haven't tried the other ones. I will do at some point, but say I've got that much bloody juice, it's ridiculous buying anymore. I love my Hog 400 with the XL. The XL mix. You should get one. Yeah.
See, I still got that stupid heart down there. Is your heart gone now?
My heart's gone. Now, what I'm thinking is, I think it's for people that's over 1,000. I think that's what it is, because I didn't get it in Benny's, but I've been on some, and if I'm on the other account, because I'm only on 300, they probably ain't got around to the lower numbers yet, but I don't know.
I said, we're over. I thought I still have it here.
Yeah, no, I've got. They changed the type on the bottom of here. I don't get it on Benny's either, on the computer, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's because you're a YouTube member.
Well, I'm not a YouTube member, am I?
No, you pay for membership. You said, right?
Ah, yeah, on Fagan's. Not on here though.
No, but I meant your YouTube,
premium.
Premium. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's probably what it
I
is.
think maybe it's got to do with that.
Benny
Premium
don't-
people, they don't want to piss off, so they take that heart off, and the rest of us that don't pay for premium, they don't care about, so they put that heart on there, trying to get us to pay for premium to get rid of the freaking heart.
Basically, what they've done, where the chat is, it's right at the very bottom of the screen, and they've put the super chat button next to it, then a plus in case you want to do a poll, and then the love hearts next to that's nowhere near the chat. So unless they have done that,
Mine still covers up the last whoever types over there.
yeah, it's a pain. It's an absolute pain.
Yeah,
how's the CC coils you put in the mouth to lung RTA the other week holding up? Yeah, they're holding up. Yeah, I'm still. They're actually in that one there. I ain't got them in these. These are still the ones that came from John.
You got any series, Mick?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Yeah. Where's yours from then? Are they from John still, or?
They were still from John, yeah. They last forever, don't they? They're 0.25 staggered fuse Claptons, I think. They're good as well. Good night, Cloud Chucker. Nice to see you. Thanks very much for coming in, and remember, we love you.
Yep.
So we're not here for a couple of weeks now. You might see me pop up every now and again just to do something, because the good thing about that is I can get half an hour and just think, right, I'm going to go live. But next Monday night I've got to work because I've got the rest of the week off. So, you need to put some hours in at some point, don't you?
So you're working on the Monday, and what's the other Monday for? You're not here?
It's Lou's birthday.
His
Going
birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Hope she has a brilliant time, Mick.
We're going out for a long boozy lunch, I think.
What date's that?
Monday.
The 25th.
25th? Is it 25th?
So can we just do it on the 23rd and her and I celebrate at the same time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the
25th.
23rd,
Mine's
aren't
the 21st. No, mine's the 21st.
you? You're the 21st.
So I figured 25th, 21st, 23rd's in the middle.
What we could do, we could come on the Sunday night after Benny.
I'll meet you all at the restaurant.
Well, if you want to. Yeah, we're going to McDonald's.
Wait,
I'm
come
gonna
on,
buy a
Benny's on a
train.
Sunday.
I'm going to buy a train and I'm going to take it over.
Mick. Wait,
Yeah, we
come
might
on,
do.
Benny's on Sunday.
We might do. See what Bill's doing.
I've already got a train ticket. I've got a train ticket to Europe. I got it at a real good price. I got another train ticket to Australia, and I got it cheaper than the one for Europe, and it's farther away. I thought, great deal.
Do they also sell snake oil? You are a bit late, Metal Vape. We're going in a minute.
Yes.
My son is 16 on the 18th. I feel old. My son's 37 and my daughter's 41.
So in 2 years from now, will your son be 18 on the 16th?
You're quick, you are, Bill.
No, we're not doing after show. I'm going to do some mixing and talk to Bill and Hanks and Benny.
And I
probably.
will.
Oh, he's got to go for dinner, hasn't he? You've got to go for your dinner.
chowing down too.
Yeah. He's got to chow down.
Because basically we moved our time here, and so
Yeah, we haven't
instead
yet.
of 4 o'clock today, it was 5 o'clock. So I was here an hour early today, and I Mick's refusing to pay me for it.
Yeah, that's right. It's only what 2 more weeks and then we change ours.
Trust me, it's not worth it. Just go on.
Yeah. Well, we're getting an hour at night because I
The thing about
don't.
it is, the daughter was over here. It was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we were going to do something. Everybody was doing something together on Sunday, and my wife reminded them, "Don't forget, time changes tonight." So and it's like, okay. The next morning, I get up, and I hadn't changed anything else. I wake up, my coffee pot's already done, started an hour before I thought, and everything. We reminded them and forgot.
Really?
Yeah, but
Was it-
everything was fine because like I said, I woke up real early, and once I woke up, I realized that my watch and the computer were on one time and my phone, but my coffee pot and all the other clocks in the house weren't matching up, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot to move the time.
Well, that's the good thing, isn't it? That's the good thing now with your phone, because you're always worried, especially if you had to work on the Sunday. When you set your phone, you were trying to work out what time to set it for to make sure that you still got up on time. Obviously, now you just set it for whatever time you want to get up, and your phone alters during the night. Something called Anki's
And on
type.
that note,
I've got to straighten the budgie smugglers, so I won't be
yes,
in the after show either. Exactly. Thank you, Mickey.
I'm going to watch Big Brother.
Great show, guys. Thanks, I'm off. Yeah, catch you later, Gary. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks, everybody, for coming over. And so we'll be back in a couple of weeks, or we might even pop up at 10:30 on the Sunday night and do an old style one like we used to do. You never know. You never know where we're going to turn up. We lurk about all over the place.
And go over to Mick's other channel.
Yeah, go over to my other channel. Give me a sub, and then, you know, watch every
Don't turn on notifications, I'll tell you that. If you do, it's going to drive you crazy.
I don't know if I've got the... I don't think I've got the link. No, there's nothing there.
You got the link, Hanky? No. Hanky's a link guy.
What's the link for?
For Mick's other channel. You're not subscribed to Mick's other channel, are you?
He's never seen a thing.
Come on, Hanky. Good grief.
What's his other channel? Mick and what?
Mick reviews stuff.
Mick reviews stuff.
Yeah. You'll see a handsome photo of a guy with sunglasses on that. Which I actually pinched out of a video. See, he's not subscribed to it, is he?
Subscribe to it, and then after you subscribe to it, then
hit the like
here in the chat so everybody can, go over and.
We might get up to
even
400
if you don't
subs.
Watch the stuff, at least
watch it
just to kind of get him up and stuff.
No, I am. I'm subscribed.
I'll share the link.
Well, then share the link. Yeah.
I'll share the link, and I'll show you that I'm subscribed. Look
at that.
You don't have.
That's the one.
You don't have notifications turned on. Then I'm assuming.
You just warned me, Bill. Thank you.
Bill's got them turned off.
I'm going to have to turn them off because it's like every 2 minutes I'm sitting there trying to watch them and I keep getting this shit pop up and now I'm like, what's that? Oh, Mick's put up a short. Oh, Mick's put up another. Oh,
you need to watch it. You need to go on there and watch that because there's a really good one about tablets to stop you being a fucking twat.
Yeah, he's got the twat and the C. Yeah. the tablets.
Yeah. I actually thought that was quite funny, to be honest. I was giggling while I was doing it. So, sub to the above channel. Otherwise, we kill you. Anyway, thank you very much for coming and watching these things that we do, and we'll see you soon. Just sub. Well done, Connor. You're not having a spanner on there because nobody's got on any bill. Catch you later, everybody. Cheers.
Bye bye.